One of the most anticipated horror games that are really coming up right around the corner is Dying Light the Beast. Now, guys, Dying Light, I feel, at least me personally, I feel that Dying Light has gotten better and better as, we've been continuing to get continuations of this franchise. The first Dying Light was really interesting, had some really interesting concepts. I wasn't fully bought into the franchise, though, until Dying Light 2. With Dying Light the Beast, this looks like it's going to be something really special from Techland. And I want to talk about it. I want to talk about this because Dying Light the Beast is going to be coming to us. I mean, like I said, it's right around the corner. So let's talk about it. So guys, Dying Light the Beast. This is coming to us from Ali Jones over at Games Radar. Dying Light the Beast won't repeat the branching narrative choices of Dying Light 2, all because Techland wants to reestablish an official canon that will hint at the future of the series. So I like the way that sounds, without a doubt. When I hear that, they are going to... They already have in mind the future of this franchise, which is a really great thing, guys, without question. Speaking to Games Radar, franchise director Timon Smektala explains that Techland is partly stepping back from the narrative choices that allowed Dying Light 2 players to shape the world around them in an attempt to get back to what we know from Dying Light 1. But there's also a more specific reason that players will have less narrative choice. Techland wants a canon ending that it can build on later. We wanted this to be a canon entry into the series, Smektala explains. We're looking back at what happened to Kyle Crane in the first game, and we want to tell the next chapter of the story. Techland's looking to really make its own mark, he says, and to do that, the team wants to make sure that Kyle is in the same place for every player by the end of the game. Look, I'm really excited about this next chapter, and what I love about what they're talking about here is they're talking about the future of Dying Light. I love that, we're talking about Dying Light the Beast, and obviously that's got to be the main focal point. The focus has to be there. They shouldn't be already working or, have all the things planned out for the sequel until they crush Dying Light the Beast, which I believe that they absolutely will. I think Dying Light the Beast is going to get knocked out of the park. But I just don't want them to look too far ahead. I'll give you a perfect example. Rage 2 from Bethesda, when that came out, they had mentioned, that being Bethesda, that they already had Rage 3 planned, and they were about to start working on it immediately following Rage 2. And it was a little bit puzzling because why are you going to start working on it when Rage 2 isn't even out yet? Rage 2 comes out, and even though I thought it was a fun title, I enjoyed it actually for what it was, but there were a number of issues that Rage 2 had that a lot of other people didn't enjoy. They did not like. So, for example, the open world scenario of this wasteland having absolutely nothing to do in that wasteland. Sure, you could look at it as somewhat realistic, but when you have nothing to do, even side missions and things of that nature, within this grand landscape, people didn't like it. It didn't resonate with people, and we have never gotten a Rage 3 up to this point in time. So what I'm saying is, I love that they're looking to the future. I just want them to crush Dying Light the Beast, knock this thing completely out of the park. It's clearly a decision that Techland has wrestled with, Smektala says. The team wants to remain in a community-driven mindset when making its games, but plenty of games struggle with asking players to make their own decision before having to step over those same decisions when it comes to making a narrative follow-up. Elsewhere, Smektella is relatively candid about how Techland made some missteps when it came to Dying Light 2. So there's a chance that the studio is also attempting to fix those, but regardless, it's interesting to see the studio take such a firm stance on its narrative. And I'm good with it. I'm super glad that they are taking a firm stance on this. I love that they're, you know, definitely, they're saying all the right things. Community driven mindset. I love this. I love that it sounds like when Dying Light the Beast comes out, they're going to be taking our feedback as a community. A lot of us are very excited about Dying Light the Beast because it's right around the corner. I mean, this is going to be coming out in August. It's definitely close, and I think that Techland is saying all the right things. They're hitting all the right notes, and I think that this could very well be an absolute mega title for Techland, and I think it certainly could set up the future of Dying Light titles. You know, fingers crossed that it's absolutely, they knock it completely out of the park, and then we, you know, get the green light on the future entries of this franchise moving forward. But let me know, guys, what you all think about Dying Light the Beast. Are you excited about it? Are you concerned about it? Let us know what you think in the comment section down below, and let us know your thoughts.